everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing our September wrapped books and I'm so excited. I read 7 books in the month of September, which is honestly just kind of crazy that I read that many books, but we are here to talk about these books. We're going to start off with this little short guide. It's a poetry book. It's called Heart Gifts. It is very religious, and the reason that I read it is it was one of my mom's poetry books, my mom who passed away, and I just wanted to read it and just feel a little bit closer to her. You know, I'm not really big on all of the, you know, religious kind of themes that were in this book, but you know, I did it. I felt a little closer to my mom, so that was super exciting. Next up, we read Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi, and I have to say, I picked this book literally from favorites just from the front graphic. I really, really, really enjoyed this front graphic. I just thought it was so nice, and it's just so cute. But this book is about a girl named Penny who goes off to college. She has issues with her mom, and she moves away to school. She becomes roommates with this girl at college who has this uncle. And he's an uncle by marriage. Her dad married his mom, I think. I don't really know her uncle. It's her uncle by marriage. But she marries him and they end up getting divorced, but they still stay in contact. Penny and this guy, Sam, who is just really kind of like just stuck in his life and just really doesn't know what's going on, end up becoming friends because she saves him. And yeah, I thought it was a really cute book. It was really interesting just because of like the texting conversations that you see and things like that. And it goes from her viewpoint to his viewpoint. It was cute. I don't think I would ever read it again. I would definitely give it like 3 out of 5 stars, but you know, it was more of like a kind of current day vernacular. I don't know when this book was written, but it just seems like 2018. So yeah, very much more like current times vernacular. It was cute. Next up, I read another classic, which I thought was really funny, Forever by Judy Blume. I never really got to read this when I was younger, so my little inner child needed to read this, and I think it definitely would have been life-changing way back then. Obviously not so much now. It's a little dramatic now, but it was cute. 2 out of 5 stars. I just think this is not the right phase of my life to be reading this in. If you guys don't know what this is about, it's about this girl Catherine and her boyfriend Michael, and just about their relationship in high school and things like that. So my inner child just needed to know. Like, the cover when I was an inner child was just so freaking scandalous. I just needed to know. So I read The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. So I have sat here and I have heard so many good things about Frida McFadden. Literally, I have heard so much about this book, how good this book is and everything like that. So it's a thriller book. So it is about this girl named Millie who goes to work for this family, the Winchesters, a very rich family, and becomes their housemaid, obviously, by the title. And really weird things just start to happen. The woman of the house, Nina, is literally crazy, and it's just about her time in their house. And my God, the twist on this is insane. I kind of expected it, but I also kind of didn't expect like how deep it was going to go. It is literally freaking insane. It was so good. It took me a while to get into, honestly, but by part 2, I could not put this book down. I literally finished it so fast after that. It was so good. There's a second one and I have it, and I literally cannot wait to read the second one. It is, so freaking good. Then I read Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. If you guys don't know, this is the second book in the Knock 'Em Out series. The third one actually just came out and I have it and I'm so excited to read it. But recap of the Knock 'Em Out series. The first book, why am I blanking on the title of it? Things We Never Got Over. Yes. The first book, Things We Never Got Over, is about this girl Naomi and this guy, Knox, who have a nice small town romance. It's a very cute small town romance kind of book. A little nasty, a little freaky, a little ooh. Also, there's some crazy shit that goes down in it too. So this is the second one. This is about Knox's brother, Nash, and Knox's ex-girlfriend slash friend, Lena. So this is also, again, another small town romance. And I believe the third one is also the same. It's just another set of characters from this. So they're all small town romance books. But it is a 500-page, just glorious, glorious, glorious read. I loved every second of this. I literally could not put it down. Like, this just, I like this one better than the first one. And I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but I absolutely freaking adored this book. So I'm really scared that The Things We Left Behind is just not going to live up to either of the first two. This one's a little longer, but I really want to read this because I just need to know about these other characters. They are the most mysterious characters. This book is literally signed. That's cool. That's freaking cool. Okay, I didn't even know that. I read The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. It's Greek, I assume, but he is a phenomenal writer. I need to read more by him. This was honestly just iconic. I did not see this twist coming literally at all. So basically, this book is about this woman called Alicia who has a fantastic life. She's a painter. She's doing galleries. Her artwork is, you know, on the up and up, but her life becomes kind of a hot mess when one night she murders her husband, Gabriel. She shoots him in the face 5 times and she ends up, you know, paying for it. But she does not go to jail. She goes to a mental institution because she stops talking. Full on mute, does not talk. She won't talk about what happened. She won't talk about why. She won't talk about how. She literally won't talk at all. So instead of giving her jail time, obviously she had a mental break, so they send her to the mental institution. So there is a psychotherapist named Theo who is just so captivated by her story and just needs to know. He needs to work with her so bad that he applies for a job at the mental institution that she is at and starts working with her to work on her speech and things like that. I have wanted to read this book for so long. The twist is literally fucking insane. It is insane. Literally so good. If you are into thrillers, you need to read this book, okay? So the last book that I read this month, I actually don't physically have, so I'll put a picture of it for you on the screen. But I read Normal People by Sally Rooney. I've seen TikTok ranting and fucking raving about this book, okay? I'm going to tell you guys right now, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It took me forever to get through. It's not a long book. It took me weeks to get through this book. I did not like it. Nothing happened. I'm sorry. And you know what? It gives Catcher in the Rye, except I love Catcher in the Rye. This book did absolutely nothing for me. It literally is about a guy and a girl and their relationship and just about how they're normal people, which I understand, I get. But also, biggest pet peeve of the book, there are no quotation marks, and I understand that's supposed to be a artistic choice with the author. Not a fan. It was really confusing the whole time, not really knowing who was speaking and what. I had to keep double backing and reading over and over to figure out who was actually talking. I did not like it at all, and I know that's such an unpopular opinion, but I hated it. I hated it. So that's my reading wrap for the month of September. 7 books is really freaking impressive, and I'm really excited for what's on my TBR this month. I'm hoping to do at least 5 books. I'll show you guys what's on the TBR. On the TBR for the month of October is The Song of Achilles. I am already about 100 pages into this book so far. Gone So Long by Andrew Dubois III. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I know I'm a little late to that game. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, also late to this game. I don't have any of the other books. I don't really like to buy a full series until I know that I like at least the first book, but... And then Girl Walks Out of a Bar, which is a memoir. And I'm very, very excited to pick this one up at Savers. So that's my TBR for the month of October. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys enjoy book videos in general. I really like making them. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else book related. I will see you guys next time.